My Digital Escape, a electrifying experience. Author's note, this chapter takes place after symbiotic sentience. Late that night, Jeffrey is showing his friends his customs and explains how Jeffrey's OC is important. Jeffrey, the custom figure of my OC is very important as it's part me and it shares the same name and traits and everything. Jeffrey points to the vial that holds the Venom suit. Jeffrey, the suit right here was originally meant to bond with my DNA, but I took it off before it could have fed on me. Julia, so it's part you? Jeffrey, yeah, in a creepy sort of way. Moonstone, yeah. Jeffrey, when we were all at the museum, I thought my brain was going to crawl on my head. Delaney slashed on Grace. Oh, geez, that's nasty. Jeffrey then pricks his index finger to get a blood sample. Julia, are you sure you know what you're doing? Jeffrey, yeah. I still don't know why my blood sparkles as well when I touch my custom OC, as it sparkles too. Jeffrey looks through the microscope. Jeff Daza, do you see anything about it? Jeffrey is in shock to see that his blood is indeed sparkling, but he also sees some small purple dots that don't harm the blood or sparkle effect. Jeffrey, I have no idea what this is. Julia looks through the microscope. Julia, what are those purplish things? Jeffrey, yeah, that is the I have no idea part. Meanwhile, at a building somewhere in between New York City and New Jersey, Shaquille wakes up. Trask, Shaquille, wake up. Shaquille, wake up. Shaq, who are you and where am I? Trask, you are at the place where the suit has become the suit. Allow me to introduce myself, Shaq. My name is Boulevard Trask, and this is my assistant, Dr. Adrian Toombs. Adrian Toombs. I was impressed by the effect of that suit you're wearing. It's a surprise that you're still alive, Shaq. Trask. Enough rambling, shall we? The Venom suit costs billions of dollars in government contracts. We want you to test it to see if we could get any results for what we are after. Shaquille is in a nervous tone. But this suit is too much for anyone to control. Toombs. It will kill you if we leave you in there alone. Trask. Once the suit consumes you, we will find someone else to test it. And one way or another, we will get what we're after. Shaq. Okay, what do you want me to do first? Trask. Excellent, that you're up for the task. Trask tells Shaq to bust into a small jail area located in Queens and hunt down any convict that is not liable for the recall of the sunglasses. After Shaq defeats those criminals, including his idol, Lil Durk, he comes back to Trask's building. Trask. Good job, Shaquille. That was an adequate test of the suit's capabilities. Now let's see if you can take down a more powerful foe. Electro. A few $1,000,000 to fight this thing ought to be fun. Bring it. Shaq in the Venom suit busts out of the truck and chases Electro around. Then they pass by the building that Jeffrey is spending the night in doing his research, which is Hasbro Logistics. He notices the chase going on outside and goes outside to investigate. Jeffrey exits Hasbro Logistics and sees them both fighting in the middle of the city. Electro. Come on, let's do this! Jeffrey intervenes this fight. Jeffrey. Wait a second. Are you fighting another superhero on the side? I thought you and I had something special. What does he have that I don't? Electro. Back off, brony! Jeffrey is zapped by Electro, which causes Jeffrey to get knocked out. Electro. Finally, I got that little green yachts. Now, back to you. Shaq lands in front of Jeffrey. Shaq. Mine. Electro. Ugh, no! Like hell! I've got dibs! Now there's a fight going on where Venom Shaq has to fight Electro while making sure Jeffrey doesn't get hurt or killed in the fight. The fight is a pretty even match until Electro goes up and touches the blue light and turns into his full power form. Now, Venom Shaq has to fight Electro in full power, and the way to beat Electro is to throw cars, and to make sure it hits Electro. Soon, Electro is defeated, and before Venom Shaq can get his clutches on Jeffrey, a big airship appears with lights, and soldiers come down, as well as Nick Fury and Lunar Archer. Fury and Archer in unison. Stand down! Pulleys. Fury shoots a blast at Venom Shaq, causing him to flee, with some of the S.H.I.E.L.D. soldiers feeling discouraged that he got away. Nick Fury and Lunar Archer. Unison. Jeffrey, wake up. Come on, kiddo, get up. Jeffrey, why can't you keep this electric guy in prison? And the silver lady and the blue alicorn, why couldn't they? Archer, Jeffrey, I need you to calm down. Jeffrey, I need to quit getting killed by stupid people is what I need. Jeffrey flies off as the fight, and everyone was in their platforms this whole time. Yes, even Nick Fury. A few days later, Trask, tell me, Shaq, you seem to have more of an interest on Jeffrey than on the target we wanted you to fight. Why is that? Shaq, when I was near him while wearing that suit, I felt great. Toombs, just by being in proximity to Jeffrey? Interesting. Tell us more. Later that day in Sable's airship. Shaq, his name is Jeffrey Sambursky. He is still a brony and a rail fan, and he got the wish at the game that we all played, Florio. And he'll come to you of his own free will. Shaq, oh, there's no worry for that. Shaq kneels over and twitches. Sable, what the hell are you doing? Shaq turns into his Venom form. Venom Shaq, Jeffrey is mine! Mine, and you cannot have him. Shaq jumps out onto the front of the airship and punches the windshield, causing the airship to fall right into the Hudson River. Florio, well, Sable, we may have lost Shaq as he got away, but at least we still got Jeffrey and the information of him that we needed. Both females watched the aircraft sink into the Hudson River. Author's note, the next chapter is coming soon.